Getting married. Paulo Avelino proposes to Kim Chiu. Kim's reaction. Hi there, welcome to Celeb Buzz, the hotspot for everything celebrity. From red carpet reveals to behind the scenes drama, we've got the buzz you crave. If you love staying in the loop, hit subscribe, tap that bell, and share the love with your friends. Let's dive into today's celeb scoop. The entire entertainment world is buzzing with disbelief, excitement, and overflowing kilig, because Paulo Avelino has reportedly done the unthinkable. After months of undeniable chemistry, whispered confessions, and growing closeness, Paulo finally took the biggest leap of his life. He proposed to Kim Chiu. What happened next is a moment fans will be replaying in their hearts forever. According to insiders who witnessed the intimate moment, the proposal wasn't grand, flashy, or staged for cameras. It wasn't surrounded by a massive crowd or drowned in showbiz noise. Instead, Paulo chose something simple, sincere, and emotionally charged, exactly the kind of moment he knew Kim would treasure. It all took place after a long day of taping, when both were finally able to slow down, breathe, and enjoy a quiet dinner together. The lights were soft, the atmosphere warm, and the world outside felt miles away. Paulo had been unusually quiet, carefully choosing his words, waiting for the right second to speak. Kim noticed something different in him. His eyes carried a mixture of nervousness and certainty, a rare combination for someone often seen as calm and controlled. Then Paulo asked her to sit down beside him. Witnesses said Kim thought he was about to share something serious or emotional, but nothing could have prepared her for what happened. Paulo reached into his pocket, took out a small velvet box, opened it with trembling hands, and looked straight into her eyes. Kim, he said softly, you're the person who changed my life. You're my peace. You're my home. I don't want to spend another day without knowing you're mine for the rest of my life. Will you marry me? Kim froze. For a few seconds, she couldn't speak. Her eyes immediately filled with tears, real, uncontrollable tears that rolled down before she even realized she was crying. She covered her mouth, overwhelmed, shaking her head in disbelief as her entire world shifted in an instant. Those who saw it said it was the most genuine reaction they've ever witnessed from her. There was no acting, no performance, just pure emotion. Kim tried to form words, but all she managed at first was a choked laugh, followed by a sob. She leaned in, hugged Paulo tightly, and whispered, Hindi ako ready magsalita, pero yes. Yes, Paulo, yes. Paulo, normally stoic and reserved, couldn't hold back either. His eyes grew wet as he wrapped his arms around her, the relief and joy pouring out of him. For him, this moment wasn't the end of something, it was the beginning of everything he had quietly hoped for. The ring, described by insiders as elegant, timeless, and chosen with great care, glimmered beautifully under the dim lights when Paulo finally placed it on her finger. Kim stared at it in disbelief over and over, her hands shaking with excitement. She kept touching it, smiling, crying, laughing, unable to believe that the man who once guarded his heart so tightly was now offering it to her completely. Friends close to the couple say Paulo has been planning this proposal for months, waiting for the perfect moment when they were both emotionally ready. He wanted it to be private, meaningful, and heartfelt, something Kim would remember forever. And by the way she reacted, he succeeded beyond expectation. When the news leaked, fans erupted in celebration. Social media exploded with messages of shock, kilig, and overflowing joy. Hashtags shot up the trending lists, and supporters of Kim and Paulo, both longtime and newly converted, rushed to celebrate what many are calling the biggest showbiz proposal of the year. And now, the question on everyone's mind is simple but thrilling. What comes next? If this magical proposal is any sign, the journey to their wedding will be filled with even more love, surprises, and unforgettable moments. One thing is certain. Kim and Paulo are no longer just a love team, or a rumored couple, or a story fans hope to be true. That's the latest from Celeb Buzz. If you enjoyed the scoop, smash that like button, subscribe for more star-studded updates, and don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Share this video with your fellow celeb fans, and we'll see you in the next buzz.